Many moons ago, I only had a muffler delete on this vehicle right here, and today I have a resonator delete. But what is the difference? So first off, you have to understand what is a muffler and what is a resonator, and what does it mean to delete them, which is pretty common sense. You just fucking take them off. A muffler is typically a big metal box at the end of the exhaust. I can't show one because I don't have it, but here's a picture. And the main purpose for these big old metal boxes, sometimes one, sometimes two, sometimes six, is to silence your engine. So when you delete them or take them off, it makes your engine a little louder, make your exhaust more noticeable. Now, how it will sound will vary on the vehicle. On this vehicle, it sounded pretty fucking shit because it also had a big old fat mid muffler. A mid muffler is pretty much the exact same thing as a muffler, but instead of being at the end of the exhaust, it's just a little more down, which causes more airflow restriction to the exhaust, which makes it quieter and less air getting out of the exhaust, which mufflers do that too. Anything on the exhaust pretty much does that. The resonator is like typically shaped like a big old cane. It's just a big metal cane placed near the beginning of your exhaust, close to the engine, but not that close, because what's really close to the engine is your catalytic converter. And the resonator also silences the sound of your engine, but it also affects the tone of your engine. If you take off the resonator, Google will tell you that it will sound more like a muscle car, and that's true. It also makes it a lot louder, especially if you also take off the mid muffler, if your car has one, and if it does have one, I don't know why you want to take it off also. But now you may be wondering, okay, well, what should I get? Should I get a muff delete? Should I get a resonator delete? Should I just take off my whole exhaust? Well, it kind of depends on how loud you want it. Of course, the louder you want it, the more shit you want to take off. So if you want it super loud, take everything off. Fuck the cats, fuck the resonator, fuck the muffler, just straight pipe it completely. I recommend starting off with a muff delete. If that suffices you, stick with it. If it's not enough for you and you have a mid muffler, call off the mid muffler. Kind of just go step by step, removing each part of your exhaust that you can, replacing it with just pipes. And if you want to hear this resonator delete a little bit more, watch this video on screen right now.